In other news at this hour, 3 days after the horrifying airplane tragedy in India's Ahmedabad, a large team of forensic experts are working around the clock. Efforts are being made to identify the bodies by matching the DNA at Civil Hospital. The latest, the body of former Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani has been identified at the plane crash site after DNA testing. The confirmation of Vijay Rupani's identification was announced by Gujarat Home Minister Harsh Sanghvi while speaking to the media. The last rites of Vijay Rupani will be performed in Rajkot. 14 families of those killed in the crash have collected the mortal remains of their loved ones after identification through DNA testing at the city civil hospital. So far, the DNA of 32 victims has been successfully matched with their relatives. The government has expedited the process of DNA matching to identify the victims and help families find closure. So far, 22 death certificates issued or have been issued and handed over the bodies to their families. Blood samples from over 248 relatives have been collected, bringing the official death toll to 274.
230 teams were formed with all the families in the 22 districts where related deaths have taken place, where the families reside. Contacts of all the victims were taken, and from today the work of handing over the dead bodies to all has begun. So far, 22 death certificates have also been issued.
The tragic incident has left hundreds of families devastated. One of these families is of Lawrence Christian. Lawrence had returned to India to take part in his father's last rites. 2 weeks later, his family is waiting for his mortal remains.
We have lost everything. The three of us have been left here. Our strength, our pride, everything has gone. We have lost the light of our home. We have lost our only support. Sobs. What will the three of us do now?
In another heartbreaking story, 2 little girls aged 8 and 4 became orphans after losing their father in the crash, 18 days after losing their mother to cancer. The London-bound Air India aircraft crashed shortly after taking off from Ahmedabad airport on the 12th of June, killing 241, including 230 passengers, 10 crew members and 2 pilots. The incident also killed medical students, resident doctors and their relatives at Ahmedabad's BJ Medical College, as well as locals. Authorities claim that 270 bodies were recovered from the site.
Four medical students have died in the incident, including resident doctors and their relatives. The total deaths are 9. 20 students were admitted, of whom 11 have been discharged now. Currently, 8 and 9 people are going through the treatment. Other than the passengers, 21 bodies have been recovered from the crash site. DNA testing is underway.
In London, dozens from the British Indian community gathered at a Hindu temple to mourn the victims. Air India has announced an interim payment of 25 lakh Indian rupees or approximately 21,000 UK pounds each to the families of the deceased and to the survivor. This, in addition to the 1 crore Indian rupees or 85,000 UK pounds support already announced by Tata Sons. National Investigation Agency and the Directorate General of Civil Aviation are examining the causes behind the crash.